This White House is willing to go to war with the largest agency in the federal government in order to protect one incompetent white supremacist fuck. The Department of Defense is the largest government agency that we have. It employs the most people. It is the biggest federal agency to ever exist. Donald Trump put incompetent and unqualified Pete Hegseth in charge. And he did things like leak military operations to a press reporter, and apparently did it again with his wife on a separate signal chat. Anyway, the people at the Pentagon, including people he's brought in and people that are loyal to Donald Trump, they're pissed off. They want him gone. And what is this administration doing? They're going to go to war with the 1.5 to 2 million people in the Pentagon, in the Defense Department, rather than just replace one incompetent secretary.
You said on Fox News that the entire Pentagon is working against Secretary Hegseth, but the people who were fired were Hegseth's own guys. So how do you square that, and what do you say to concerns that that's bad management?
They were Pentagon employees who leaked against their boss to news agencies in this room. And it's been clear since day one from this administration that we are not going to tolerate individuals who leak to the mainstream media, particularly when it comes to sensitive information. And the Secretary of Defense is doing a tremendous job. And he is bringing monumental change to the Pentagon. And there's a lot of people in this city who reject monumental change. And I think, frankly, that's why we've seen a smear campaign against the Secretary of Defense since the moment that President Trump announced his nomination before the United States Senate. Let me reiterate, the president stands strongly behind Secretary Hegseth and the change that he is bringing to the Pentagon, and the results that he's achieved thus far speak for themselves.
You heard that opening question correctly. The White House's position is that the entire Pentagon is working against Pete Hegseth, and they're standing behind Pete Hegseth. They will not tolerate any members of the Department of Defense or their federal government leaking information behind people's backs to the media. But they will tolerate if the Secretary of Defense accidentally leaks war plans 2 hours before an imminent attack to the media. Got a little stray hair down here. I actually got a lot of stray hairs. Anyway, make that make sense. They are standing behind the guy that leaked war plans because they will not tolerate people who leak information about a Secretary of Defense that leaks war plans. The entire Pentagon is working against him. That should tell you something, Propaganda Barbie.